today's class we are going to start formulae topic. So what are formulae? Formula is the singular form of formulae. So see here, atoms of some elements cannot exist independently in nature. As we know, they form molecules containing two or more atoms. So see here, examples. H2 represents a molecule of a hydrogen. In next, O2 represents a molecule of oxygen. Cl2 a molecule of chlorine. You may write many more formulae of different elements. So here H2 means what? Two atoms of hydrogen. If single H we are writing, means it is the single atom and it represents the symbol of hydrogen. But when we are writing two atoms of hydrogen, that represent a molecule and you may say the formula of hydrogen. Same in case of oxygen. O2 is a formula, or you may say that one molecule of oxygen. If single O we are writing, means here single O represents the symbol of oxygen. In case of chlorine also same here. So these all are the formulae of different elements. Now come to the formula of compounds. How we will write the formula of different compound. So first formula we are going to write the molecule of water. So see here, in case of water, two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen. As we know earlier also, how hydrogen bond with oxygen form a water molecule. So formation of water molecule in must require two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen. It form water molecule, that is the one molecule of water. Now in next example, that is the sodium chloride, that is also said to be common salt. In case of common salt, Na, that is the symbol of sodium. Cl, it is the symbol of chlorine. So see here, when sodium reacted with chlorine, what forms? Sodium chloride. So it is the formula of sodium chloride. So Na, sodium, Cl, chlorine. In next example, that is the nitrogen and this is hydrogen. In formation of ammonia, this is the gas, ammonia gas, one atom of nitrogen and three atoms of hydrogen. So it forms one molecule of ammonia. Next example is methane. Methane is the gas, that is a very important gas. See here, C is carbon, H is hydrogen. So how many carbon here? Single carbon. How many hydrogen here? 4 atoms of hydrogen. 4 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of carbon react to each other, form a methane gas, one molecule of methane gas. Now next example of magnesium. Magnesium is metal, and when magnesium metal bond with oxygen, what form? Magnesium oxide, that is the white powder substance. So here what happens? Magnesium reacts with oxygen, form magnesium oxide, and the formula is MgO. So one atom of magnesium, one atom of oxygen mixed together form one molecule of magnesium oxide. Like this we can write the different formulas. Now next, hydrochloric acid. In this case also, one atom of hydrogen, one atom of chlorine, means it is the symbol of hydrogen, it is the symbol of chlorine. Both reacts to each other, form a hydrochloric acid, and hydrochloric acid you may say hydrogen chloride also. You know, formula is the singular form of formulae. So on the basis of previous discussion, I had given different formula of different compounds. So on the basis of previous discussion, we can define it as the formula of a molecule gives the number or numbers of atoms of the same or different elements present in the molecule. As we all know that when we are going to represent the formula of any compound or any element, that give the numbers of atom present in that molecule. Now come to the next, that is the compound radicals. So in certain case what happen, we have to see some compound radicals, means that two or more elements collectively used during the formation of compound. So we can represent like this. See here, what is the compound radicals? Certain groups of atoms of different elements remain intact in many chemical reactions. Means certain groups of atoms collectively work during the formation of a compound. Certain groups of atoms means they can't be separate, they will use as a group member. So see, so interact in a many chemical reaction, they behave like a single atoms. Certain group of atoms will work like a single atoms and have a valency. They have their valency also. I will discuss this valency in next class. Valency is also one of the important topic. Don't get it confused. What is valency? I will discuss in next class. They are called compound radicals. Which are called compound radicals? Certain group of atoms. Those take part in chemical reaction in the form of groups only. So they are called compound radicals. So see here, compound radicals are what? I have brought some examples of compound radicals. Compound radicals do not exist independently. As just I said, they will be in the group only, but only as a part of compound they become like this. So see some examples I have brought here. This is OH, that is the hydroxide. Collectively it will use in the reaction. NO3 said to be nitrate, CO3 carbonate, SO4 sulfate, here PO4 phosphate. Dear student, before going to use it in the compound, I would like to say here that these radicals having their charges also, that is said to be ions. Here it said valency, just I gone through the valency word, so no need to confuse. Somewhere you must see that ki hydroxide, nitrate, carbonate, sulfate and phosphate, they contain the charges minus and plus, whatever it is. So that time I will teach you ki what is valency. On the basis of their valency they will get the some charge over that. So now here see, sodium hydroxide, this is the compound name. In this compound formation, which radical use? That is the OH, hydroxide. What it is? It is one of the compound radical. So sodium is the element and OH is the compound radical. See this OH used with this sodium, collectively the formula of sodium hydroxide is NaOH. Now next is sulfuric acid. In case of sulfuric acid, what is the formula? H2SO4. So SO4 is here. See, sulfate, compound radical. Sulfate is the compound radical, and we are not going to separate it. We can use here what? Sulfur alone and oxygen alone. No. Whenever we will use this sulfate, collectively SO4. So it is the SO4 compound radical. Now next example is nitric acid. Formula of nitric acid HNO3. NO3 is compound radical. We can't use separately NO3 like this. N can be separate, O can be separate. No. Collectively we can use this NO3 in the formation of nitric acid. In next class, I will discuss atomicity and valency. Till then, you prepare your notes. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.